Hey, are you gonna really? You gotta type through this introduction? Really? Okay.
It's a podcast, dude.
Wait,
This is
wait.
going in. You know
This is going in. All right.
This is already going in already. You know that.
All right. All right. Well, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of the SmithSquad Podcast. And we had a lot of different requests. I had people, I think, all the way up to PewDiePie, but there was one man who stood out the most to me, and that is Mr. Dave the Rave. So, hello, sir. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dave here, and it's good to say that. I've not been recording for the past few weeks, but I thought, what a way to make a comeback through all the personal shit that I've been through recently over the past few weeks and all the stuff that's been going on. I tweeted a bit about it, but I'm not going to talk about it right now because I'm back talking to Pat. And this is what did you just? What is this podcast called?
This is called SmithSquad. So you are now an official member of the SmithSquad.
I'm a member of the Smith
Squad.
The Smith Squad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is like some. Do I get to wear like a Power Ranger outfit?
Yeah, that would make this like 10 times better if you put your video on. And
yes, this needs to happen immediately, like now.
Right,
we need a power.
We'll get
any subscribers out there, right? Okay, want to send me a more Power Ranger outfit? Like genuinely send one.
I'll buy one.
I will follow you, and you can be in our video, one of our videos. You can be in our videos in one of our zombie runs if you want to send us both Power Ranger outfits, and your name will be emblazoned on my channel for a month.
All right.
What
we should do is just get like 10 different commentators, and we just all do a giant podcast, and we're all the Power Rangers.
Yes.
That would be epic.
I want to be the white or red.
I'll be the red one's the coolest, isn't it?
I know, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's why I picked him.
Damn. All right, so first thing, we were just talking about this, is Dave doesn't like tea. And he's from
I do like tea.
Oh, you do like tea?
I do like tea.
You just don't have tea with you.
I just don't have tea with me. And I think this is really odd because you're Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Canadian. And in my mind, and this isn't true, Canadians and Americans go together for whatever reason. Maybe the accent, and maybe I don't know what.
The accent? The accent. I was like, okay. I'm thinking, all right, well, we have the same dollar. We have a really friendly border. You know, basically our trade is just whatever. But the accent.
The only thing I remember is watching the Incredible Hulk TV series anime when I was very young, and Americans came into Canada, and they just all the Canadians went, "Welcome to Canada," and locked a load of guns and pointed them at the Americans. That's why.
Really?
No. Yeah.
Dude, we don't have guns.
You don't have guns?
No. Like, well, we have guns, but not like America have guns.
America have guns.
Yeah, dude, they go hard with their guns. But no, man, tea's like a phenomenon in my house.
Oh, good. I love tea. Earl Grey is my favorite.
It's so good. Like,
see, I love Earl Grey. People right now who know what Earl Grey is are going, "Oh my god, what a posh prick!" But no, I do really like Earl Grey, quite a lot. Twinings Earl Grey. So yeah,
Twinings. I know what Twinings is.
Yeah, you see, we're on the same level.
I mean, I thought it was called Twinnings, but
Twinings.
But that's probably just my Canadian accent.
It's the Canadian accent, definitely. Yeah. So I believe you have topics for me.
I do. All right. So the first one I want to explain a little bit. So your name, Mr. Dave the Rave. So a long time ago, during the release of, I think it was Mob of the Dead, it was the first time I ever heard of you, and it was from Syndicate's live stream. Because
we were smashing that level together. Jesus.
Yeah. And your like internet cut out or something, right?
Yeah, it did. I was very pissed off. That was like round 74, and it was just like, internet's gone.
Yeah, so I don't know what round I was on, but I was just getting so bored playing by myself, trying to make it to a high round. So I was like, all right, well, let's see who's live streaming. Syndicate was live streaming, and he had some Dave guy on. And during it, I think he like left or something, and you were just sitting there, and everyone was asking, why is your name Mr. Dave the Rave? And you're like, I've explained it too many times, I don't want to. And it's always been, I've always wanted to know, yeah.
All right, okay, right. So my first year of university, I had no YouTube channel, no girlfriends, nothing was in me but let's party, get drunk, and what have you. So I have my best mate down from where I used to live. He stayed with me for a week.
Yeah.
at university, and one of the university social nights was called Rave Night. Where we said, well, it wasn't called Rave Night; it was called like glow stick party, something like that. Anyway, there's UV lights, and so you have to go in rave paint and glow sticks, and you know.
Yeah.
So me and my mate buy a bucket of rave paint each. Like he's orange, I'm blue, and
sick.
and when I say we covered ourselves in it, we used an industrial paint roller, and we had nothing on but a pair of white shorts.
Oh, that is awesome.
So I turned up, and the rugby boys are there. I'm in the rugby team, so they're like, "Oh my god, look, it's Dave!" And someone said, "Nah, it's not. That's Dave the Rave." And I was like, and there it was born. I was there forever known that year as Mr. Dave the Rave.
That's a great story. That's a great way to make your channel.
That's what I tell people anyway.
That's what you tell people anyways.
Yeah, it is true. But the 411 came from something else, right? Originally, right? There's a really good. Do you want to hear the good story, or do you want to hear the really bad story?
I want to hear both, but let's hear the good
story first. I'll hear the good one first. Okay, this is what I tell people. 411 is an American term to give someone the latest news. You give someone the 411, you give them the news, you give them the thing. The actual reason behind it is I did own the channel name Mr. Dave the Rave on its own, but for various reasons, I forgot my password and the email address.
Really?
Yeah, it's gone. So I tried to get the name Mr. Dave the Rave, forgot the password, forgot the email. So I was like, right, I'll make a new channel name. But I need numbers now. So I liked the band Sum 41. So I took the 41 from the end of Sum 41 and put it on, but it just didn't look right, no matter what art I did, no matter what stars I did. So I put 411. I was like, yeah, that looks good, Mr. Dave the Rave 411. And that is how 411 came about. But I tell people that it's the American phrase for giving the news, which it is. But in actual fact, it was just a filler that made it look nice slightly filler. Better. Made it look slightly better.
That's awesome.
So
I wish I had a cool story like that. Mine is just, my last name is Smith, and I was going to do gaming videos.
So it's the SmithPlays.
That was it.
Oh my God. That is like, you could write a book about that.
You know what is the most annoying thing about your name, though? If I search Dave the Rave on YouTube, it doesn't come up as you.
Oh, no.
No, it's like, what?
You get some really... I think the one I remember most was the bald-headed guy just jumping up and down. Like, that's what you used to get now. If you type in Mr. DA, you get Mr. Dalek JD as well. So
oh right, yeah.
Straight away, so it's just like, for fuck's sake, damn it, Dalek, getting me at every turn.
Yeah, man, he's got the monopoly over Mr. Da.
Yeah, he has. The moment the V is added, I'm in.
Right. I never even thought about that. Those names are pretty close.
Yeah. Up until that point. I mean, mine's quite a bit longer.
Yeah. So, how long have you been doing zombies in the YouTube scene?
Well, it started off right. I watched a lot of X-Jaws.
Yeah. Didn't we all?
We did. We don't anymore. I didn't think any of them.
No.
Sorry, Jaws. I have met you in person. All right.
Have you?
Yeah. Somehow, if he's watching this, Sam, I remember meeting you in London. You actually knew me, and I think you spotted me before I spotted you. Because I think he was watching some Tom stuff, or Tom, I don't know, who knows. Either way, me and Sam, I spoke to Sam for a bit. Cool guy. But if you're watching this, man, just go back to basics. Enough of the crazy stuff. We just want to see some amazing gameplay. So there you go. But I watched a lot of Sam and a lot of Grizz, and I wanted to be that guy, the multiplayer guy.
Right.
Multiplayer guy. But I immediately realized that I was shit at multiplayer. Like, immediately. And I originally played a lot of Gears of War 2 Horde mode.
Yeah.
Which is...
I've played it before.
Yeah, which I just got better and better at. And so anything wave-based survival, so Modern Warfare 2, they had one mode in the Spec Ops Modern Warfare 2, or two modes, where you just had to survive for a certain amount of time or gain a certain amount of points, and I was always helping my friends get the achievements for them.
Yeah.
And then Black Ops 1 came around, and I remembered, oh shit, there's a zombie mode on it. So I just played. Then the idea for my YouTube channel came around, and I was like, well, I'm pretty good at zombies. Let's have a look at some other zombie YouTubers.
Yeah.
And of course, Tom came up, Rad Austin came up, all that sort of stuff. Before that, I was just searching in voice actors because I wanted to be a voice actor. So that's where I based my voice on Xbox Ahoy, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I didn't base it on it. I already kind of had the voice, but
you had the voice. No, I know what you mean.
But you know what I mean. The colloquialism. I think is the colloquialism. And my manner was based on that kind of thing. And so, yeah, I just turned my attention to zombies and started uploading videos from there. I think my first video was with a camera. That's not privated on my channel because, Jesus, it's bad. But I think pretty much everything else is up. I think there's only about 30 videos that are private on there, and they're all due to copyright reasons. So.
Yeah. So you were probably one of the, well, definitely one of the earlier guys.
Yeah. People say I'm one of the earlier guys.
Yeah, so you could you be considered a grandfather of zombies?
I don't know if I could. I don't even think Tom could be considered a grandfather of zombies. He's definitely the grandfather of making it popular.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say that I was, I don't know, maybe now, possibly, yeah, but I would still consider people who are playing World at War zombies the grandfathers of zombies.
Boom. I'm a grandfather of zombies.
So, yeah. Well, I did play World at War before, but I never uploaded it before, so.
Okay, so when I started YouTube, I started when I was like, I think 11 or 12, and I did like vlogs and stuff.
Holy shit.
And for, I don't know, whatever reason, when Shino Numa came out, I decided to upload a video of the first time of me playing that. And so that would have been a long-ass time ago.
Yeah, you are a grandfather. Holy shit.
But the thing is I never got into zombies. I just uploaded like that one random video. And then like 4 years later, I got into Black Ops 2 Zombies. So it was kind of random to think like all that time ago. It was just like a precursor to what would become.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I didn't know of anything in the gaming community, anything like that. But to think that, well, was anyone really posting consistently zombies back then?
There was one guy, I can't remember his name now though. It began with M. It wasn't Mayo Master, it was someone else.
Yeah. Oh, there was one guy, he posted, it was like the first rape training strategy for Shino Numa. And I have no idea what his channel name is.
We don't call it rape trains anymore, I don't think. I think we just call it training. Because it's so, I'm sorry, but it's offensive. The rape train sounds like there's a line of people and a poor girl at the very front, okay? That's what it sounds like. And I know people have gotten trouble for saying it before, so I always just say training or circuits or loops or
hoarding.
Or hoarding.
Yeah.
Well, hoarding also sounds like you're kind of...
Yeah, I suppose so.
Whoring. I'm whoring myself out. Yeah.
Well, back then, it wasn't even like that. It was like running around.
Yeah.
Because it was so, the first map, Nocturne Totem, was camp at the grenades. Like that was what everybody did.
Four-man Thompson room.
Yeah.
Sit in the door. Two people at the door. Two people looking out the windows.
Yeah, that kind of deal. And it was like, what, you want me to run around? Like, are you crazy, bro?
Yeah.
And then it actually worked, and I was like, oh, whoa, okay.
Yeah. Even still in Derice, the catwalk was still, I remember going to a mate of mine's house and we got to round like 23 and it was just like, dude, we must be like world record holders here. This is incredible. I remember taking a photo of one of the earliest camera phones of us getting to round 23 and we showed our friends and they were like, no, this has got to be Photoshop, man. It's got to be some trickery, like you've hacked it. I was like, no, totally legit. Staying on the catwalk around 23, we were like, oh my God. And now it's like, I've got to around 109 and nobody believes me. None of my old friends believe me. They're like, you didn't get to 100. I was like, I've got like HD recorded proof.
Well, could you imagine how amazing it would be if you were that good back then?
Oh no, dude, nobody would believe me.
No one would
I'd have to upload the entire thing.
You'd be the ultimate hacker. I mean, like, Shino Numa is so easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
I know.
Like, it takes 45 minutes to get to around 50 easy if you're really going at it. 24 zombies around, it just...
But even Kino, people were trying to camp on that map, I remember. And it just didn't work.
Kino got me out of zombies. I didn't like Kino, which was crazy.
What?
I know, right?
What?
Because
It's
I
like
didn't
my
know how to
second favorite
train.
map.
I didn't know how to train. So like I loved World at War Zombies, and I was so excited for the new stuff. And I did not like Kino, and 5 was just too hard for me. Because
Five was hard.
yeah, probably one of the harder maps still, I'd
Props
say.
to anybody who knows this name, CJ Garoff, who was the first ever to get to around 100 on that map.
Really?
On PS3. Yeah, oh man, he came up with a strategy where he would have nothing but the crossbow and jumping through teleporters randomly until he got to the right place. It used to take him days. I'm talking 3, 4, 5 days to get to round, 70, 80. And I just remember cheering him on and stuff. Oh man, CJ was what a legend. He does a lot of Skyrim stuff now, but he's completely given up zombies because he's fucking surprisingly tired of it.
Oh yeah, what a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, that map's so hard too because there's no traps. There
is a trap. That's the thing.
Is there?
Yeah, you can pick up parts and use traps upstairs, and that's what you used to do.
Oh right, yes. First map to have buildables.
Yeah.
Like it was like almost unofficial. Like no one really knew.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this big thing that they announced or anything like that.
No, you just picked up a part and shoved it in there, and
yeah,
it's like sex. You pick up your big part, you shove it in there, you get it working with some electricity, and then Bob's your uncle.
Okay, I just why is my Skype? Oh, never mind. Can you just say something?
Hi.
Okay, never mind. I just got really scared that we were recording or something, but no,
I'm recording anyway.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
Fool. You fool. I pity the fool.
Okay, what would you say is the hardest zombie map of all time?
Of all time?
If we're on that topic. Just to get to a high round.
Dead Ops Arcade?
Oh, okay, not Dead Ops. That's obvious. It's not, obviously it's not, and nothing for Black Ops 2.
It's nothing from Black Ops 2 because it's all piss easy. It's a tie between Shangri-La and 5.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Like Shangri-La, just because I genuinely have a hatred for that map. So much hatred, like you wouldn't believe. If you guys go back and watch my my Shangri-La video with Waffles, you'll explain in that why I genuinely hate that map. And it's nothing to do with the map. It's an alright map, but I mean, it's got to be either 5 or Shangri-La. The hardest map technically is Call of the Dead because there's no traps and there's no insta kill gun.
Yeah, I guess to get to a high round.
To get to a high round,
it takes a long time.
Call of the Dead is the one.
Yeah.
But in terms of, for my personal difficulty and struggle, probably 5.
Okay, yeah. Dude, I don't know. Like,
If you say knocked, I'm going to kill you.
No, I was
around hundreds on that.
No, I know. Well, just from I don't want to say, like, from the average player, you know what I mean? Because you have no perks and a ray gun. But if you're speaking just straight how to get to a high, like who can get to the highest round, then that's a totally different thing.
Well, yeah, what I'm talking about, I think everybody has a general knowledge. Like, it's not back in the day when it used to be, people used to watch people get to around 30 and go, oh my God. I remember posting something, I went to around 46 on Kino, and people were like, what? What? How? Like, I was just like, because I showed you in the video, you saw it. That's how.
Yeah, 30 is the standard now.
Yeah, like 30 is what I go to every time. Like, I don't consider posting anything really, unless it's a funny commentary going to around 30 onwards. I mean, first to announce, me and Pat tomorrow are actually going to be going for a dual 50 on ye olden favorite Mob of the Dead.
Well, actually, it's going to be, you should say today, because we're recording this Thursday, but it's going up Friday.
Oh, so okay, well, today, in the future. Right now, possibly.
Actually, it will be in the future because I doubt we'll probably upload it Friday.
We're not uploading it Friday, no.
So
I might upload 1 part or 2 parts and then get the rest of it going next week. Probably Monday it'll go up. So if you guys are looking forward to that on Monday,
yeah, dude, that's gonna be epic.
Because it's gonna be because we are. I'm thinking that I think we can definitely do it.
It's just gonna take. Well, Are we gonna camp like we did last time, or just
No,
legitimately
no.
train it?
We're gonna legit train it,
Okay,
man.
yeah.
I'm not camping that out.
We got to do a little camping for just old time's sake.
We will do a little bit of camping, but I think we're going to be taking the outside and the acid room trap.
Yeah.
Dual blundergats with acid gat modifications.
Pack-a-punch.
Pack-a-punched, yes. And I believe that's probably how it's going to go down. I think the only issue we're going to have is connection issue. And if there is one connection issue, because my house is prone, I say prone, when I least want it to, it is prone to disconnecting the power for. It's only happened 3 or 4 times, but I've noticed it's because my system is overloaded. I've got an Xbox 360, a Wii, Xbox One.
Well, you gotta unplug that stuff.
Yeah.
If we go down on like round 49 because you have a Wii plugged in, dude.
No, I'll unplug the Wii.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to get everything done, man. I've got to get everything, batteries charged. I'm going to use a wired controller. That is how much I want to make it to 50. That'll be my comeback on my channel on Monday. Will be the round 50, I think. So.
Yeah. Well, if we make it to round 50,
it's going to be live commed as well.
Yeah, if we make it to round 50, yeah, obviously.
It's like going to be like it'll be great for the first 30 rounds, but then after that, it's going to be like still training.
Anyways, yeah, if we make it to round 50, it's going to be, I looked it up at like not top 2,000, but like 2,200 in that kind of range for on the leaderboards.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good for a game or a map that's like a year old.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty good anyway. Because I mean, 2 people. I mean, on my own, round 50 would take best part 2.5 hours. If I was just solidly grinding it, if I wasn't doing a live com and I wasn't the only thing I was concentrating on is like I had Netflix on my right hand screen and on my main screen I had zombies, so I was in full zombie mode.
Yeah,
that would take me 2.5 hours maybe. But with live commentary, making it entertaining, got to concentrate on Pat going down, got to concentrate on me going down.
My controller dying.
Connections, got to concentrate on batteries for headphones. When all these things go on, got to remember that every hour or so that we've got to stop the recording, restart it again so no glitches. Not me. You got to remember when all that happens, it might take the best part of 3-4 hours to get to.
It's going to be a long one, yeah.
I think it's going to be closer to 4 hours, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to be long.
There are more zombies.
It's going to be the better part of a day.
Yeah, the better part of a day, which is why I said to him do you want to record now? And I was like, no, it's tomorrow.
No, not today, man.
Not today. No.
Today's not a good day for me.
Today's not. Well, today I'm tired. So
yeah.
Should we move on to the next question that you had lined up?
Yeah. All right. Well, I have 2. We can keep on the topic of zombies or move on to something else.
We'll move on.
Okay.
We'll move on. There's zombie channels, dude. We can move on.
Okay. Most physically painful thing to ever happen to you?
Dislocating my hip.
Dislocating your hip. Really?
Played in a game of rugby. It was the end. It was the end of the match. Right. I was in the first team for my school.
Do you still play rugby?
I do occasionally. I don't play as much anymore because a bit of a dodgy knee, but
yeah.
I'm trying to get back, trying to get some physio going on my knee, trying to get it better. But I've got a game booked for 3 weeks' time actually for North Petherton second team, so that's going to with my uncle who's a star rugby player, so it's going to be a bit tough. But anyway, yeah. Basically, caught the ball. If you didn't know, for those of you guys who don't know, in rugby, if my team scored, the opposition team to start the game again kicks to us. So they kick to us. I catch the ball, run forward, turn as you're supposed to, everything properly. And the guy who was tackling me just kneed me straight in the hip, basically in the butt/hip.
I've had that.
And I just heard a clunk. And it was not like a nice clunk. It was just like that sickening. And of course, I scream, but it doesn't matter because there's already 5 or 6 guys pushing over the top of me because that's what it involves. So I black out completely, gone in pain, wake up with my coach over me, my then girlfriend at the time over me, looking horrified. My leg is at a very odd angle, like in Family Guy when something they fall over, they have really odd angle. Like that's how it was. So I was like, I can feel my toes in one foot. I can't really feel them very well on the other one. He was like, this is going to hurt, David. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? He was like, this is going to hurt. I looked down and I was like, I'll just do it. So he picked up my leg, clunked it back in, and I swear to God, that pain right there, I screamed. Like, if bunnies could hear me, they heard me from 5 or 6 miles away. Like, it was, oh man. And then I limped off the pitch and had some wonderful sympathy sex later, so it was okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just lay down on my back, was like, I can't do anything.
There you go. There you go. That's bonus. Oh, yeah, dude, I could just imagine that socket just pop.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Actually, I can give a pretty good sound, ready?
Yeah.
Except, imagine more bony.
Yeah.
I will never forget that noise. And the feel of it as well.
Have you had any concussions from rugby?
No, I haven't. I'm a good rugby player.
You're so lucky.
I don't hit people with my head.
Yeah, I don't play rugby, but like football, you kind of like you're supposed to lean with your head basically.
Yeah,
you don't hit with your head, but your head should be like the first thing that hits the guy, other than your arms.
But in rugby, it's a little bit different because I know it's more a body checking it because you have pads in American football. It's much more. I played a bit of American football, and it's much more body checking. Whereas in rugby,
offenses,
you go for the knees, you go for the legs, you go for because it doesn't matter how much muscle you have. It doesn't matter how big you are. Your knees have no muscle when they're clamped together. So as soon as you clamp your knees together, it doesn't matter what's happening. That person's traveling at velocity. They're going down.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nothing they can do about it. I remember there was one particular instance where, again, this was the same girlfriend at the time. She went to a different school, and we were playing their school, and because of various injuries and stuff, I was actually playing for a lower team at that point. I was playing for the second team, and this guy who was, when I say fat, we're talking American. We're talking like we're talking like American.
We don't hate America.
We don't hate Americans, but we're talking like the American just about able to walk kind of fat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So he decided, but somehow he managed to get himself to run at me. Okay. And the thing is, before the game started, he said to my then girlfriend, "Which one's your boyfriend?" And she pointed me out. And he's like, "Right, I'm going to take him down. He's a real asshole." So I didn't know any of this at the time. I didn't know to find out till afterwards. So anyway, I tackle this guy properly good, round the knees, textbook tackle, bumped him with my shoulder. He goes off with a really bad knee injury in the ambulance. His dad comes yelling at me and all sorts of things. I was like, he's in the second team. He's like, oh, he's in the second team for rugby. It's not his, I'm normally playing the first team. Why are you fucking having a go? Like, what are you having a go at me for? I'm just playing the game as meant to be played. Anyway, the referee eventually drags this guy's father off, and basically the entire team, of course, high-fived me because he was the biggest, fattest, ugliest player. And that's the kind of thing, you take down a big guy, you sort of sacrifice yourself in the way. I didn't really sacrifice myself because it was a good tackle. He didn't land on me. If he landed on me, I'd have been in trouble. So anyway, yeah, he goes off. My girlfriend comes to me and gives me a kiss at the end of the game and says, "Yeah, do you want to know what he said just before?" And I was just like, it feels so good to send someone home in an ambulance when they say shit like that to you. And that's the best thing about contact sport,
Yeah, I think in rugby, you put your head behind their body when you tackle.
It really sounds really hard, and it doesn't really help that the people try and give the reputation of sport of rugby like, oh, they're so gay because they tackle each other in mud. But you have to put your shoulder behind their butt. You have to put your head behind their butt.
Yeah.
And bump their knees with your shoulder. That's how it kind of. I say bump. That's run into them as hard as you can.
That's the biggest difference between football and rugby. Is football you put your head in front of them because you have the pads. So I think it's because people explain to me in rugby if you put your head in front of them, you break your collar. Or right, you get kneed in the face. Yeah, well, we have pads, so that doesn't matter. So I think the objective is if you put your head beyond, like on their side, on their belly, you get most of your body weight into them. Whereas if you're from behind, it's really you're just tackling them with your arm, and when they have gear on, that doesn't work too well.
You see, you should play American football without the gear. It'd be a lot more interesting. I tell you what, though, I've met American football players and rugby players, both at their respective high levels, and I have to say I wouldn't fancy a fist fight with either one.
No, absolutely not, dude.
There's a great story about. There's a guy. He's married to. He's a Welsh rugby player. He's married to a model. That's what he's known for. What he was known for.
Known for being married to a model.
That's basically what he was. Until
wow, that's like
one
worse
day
than
in London,
Paris
he was out
Hilton.
drinking with the lads, and a bus hit him. And
I just laughed. I'm such a dick.
I know. I know you shouldn't laugh because the bus came off worse. Right, he had a head-on collision with the bus, as in his hand. You saw the handprint and his head print in the glass where the bus had hit him. Right, the bus was going 20 miles an hour. Okay, he got out of hospital an hour later with minor injuries. The bus had to be decommissioned.
What?
Yeah, you don't fuck with rugby players.
Was this like one of those classic like red English buses?
Yeah,
Like that's what I'm picturing here, like the double decker, like London.
Yeah, it was a double-decker bus. He just stepped out into the train at him. And, it's one of those things where he's like, you don't fuck with rugby players because that guy went head-on with a bus and A, survived, and B, took out the bus. Like,
yeah, dude. If he was in Canada or America, he would be a vegetable for the rest of his life.
Would he?
Oh, dude, our buses are hardcore.
Are they?
It's just... Okay, so imagine...
The engine's right at the front of that. You see, in the UK, the engine is actually behind the rear wheels. It's rear engine.
Okay. Well, our buses, imagine it's just a flat...
Yeah, it is. It's just the engine block is right at the front of the bus.
Yeah. No, but our new buses, there's not even like that, the engine sticking out, like it's under the driver. So it's just one giant flat wall.
Yeah, well, that's what it's like. That's what it's like in the UK, except obviously...
Really?
Yeah, there's just a big flat front.
Okay.
But the engines are at the back. And a rear-wheel drive, I believe, and they just bolt straight onto the flywheel, I think. So, but yeah, he basically went head-on collision with 20-mile-an-hour glass and plastic, with about 6 or 7 tons of weight behind it, and he won.
Wow. Well, congratulations for him. He gets.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. If you guys look up rugby player hit by bus, I'm sure you'll find it. Maybe I tell you what we'll do. I'll send Patrick a picture, and he can put it up on a screen for you right now, and you can see what happened to the bus.
I think I actually might be able to. You know what though? Because I'm just recording like the audio from this.
Yeah.
If I add screen region, let's see how this works. If we just go,
hang on. I'll find it for you.
Oh god, no! Oh my god, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I've ruined it.
No.
This is so unprofessional. All right, rugby player hit by bus.
I'll find it now.
Is this recorded or something?
No, it's not recorded. It's just
hit by double-decker bus.
Oh, there it is. It's not a red bus. It's a white bus, but it's the same kind of stuff. What's it?
Rugby. Why'd you send me a rugby?
I found it. I found the picture.
All right, send me a link.
Oh, there you go, buddy. There you go. That's it, right there. He went out on with the. He's in a stretcher, but he got released from hospital after an hour.
Oh wow. Okay, if I can bring this up. All right, let's see here. I'm probably gonna forget, but just Google
Danny
Cipriani released from hospital, or just search rugby bus collision, and it's like the very first picture.
Yeah, it's like the very first picture. Yeah,
there. But if I do remember to put it, I think you can kind of see it there.
Yeah,
or
essentially, you can see what happens. You can see where his hands and head had hit the bus.
Oh my god!
In the photo.
Yeah, but that bus is fucked up, dude.
No, I know. He told you.
Yeah.
He fucked up that bus.
Yeah. What the hell? Like that windshield is like spider webbed in.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, man! He must have just dropped the shoulder on it.
Yeah, man, his head and hands literally just went in first.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So there you go. All
right. Yeah. So don't tackle or don't mess with rugby players, I guess.
Yeah. No. The bus didn't win. Neither will you.
All right. New topic. This kind of has 2 parts to it. So, seeing as you're in university and I'm not, and I'm sure a lot of my viewers are maybe going to university in their next couple years or whatever. What is your best advice? Your single best advice, or 2 or 3?
Party for your first year like there is no tomorrow.
Really?
Do all of your partying in the first year. So, I'm quite lucky because I did foundation year and then first year. So I actually basically had 2 first years. So I actually got to party for 2 years in a row. But your first year is almost in any course of no importance almost entirely at all. Because in the UK, your first year is kind of just getting you used to everything, getting you used to the workload. Then second and third year is where it really counts.
Oh, really?
So yeah, but for UK residents, I can't really speak for America, but I imagine it's probably much the same. Party like there's no tomorrow for the first year. Go out literally twice a week. Like I went out Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Wednesday night student night,
Oh,
Friday night,
okay.
Saturday
That's
night.
yeah. Okay.
So party 3 nights a week, sleep for the other things, spend all your money, get pissed, make friends, have everything good. And then for your second and third year, maybe party about once a month and just concentrate on working, because that is how I'd say, you know, it should
Okay.
go down. That's
Well,
what I
that's
didn't.
okay. That's definitely not what people I know do. But
What do people
well,
you
well,
party
they
all the time?
yeah, no, they do the like 2 or 3 nights a week kind of thing. But I don't know how much they stop towards their second, third, and fourth year.
So you got to stop. You got to stop at some point. Otherwise you'll just be one of those party animals and you'll flunk out, as the word is over there.
Well, that's the thing. There's some people who just party every single night, and then they're Christmas dropouts, and it's done for them. So there's no point. There's no point in spending 15 grand to party if that's all you're gonna do every single night.
Yeah, you don't have to spend that amount of money to party. So
Yeah. All right. And then as for the second kind of, I guess, half of this question, is your best advice as a YouTuber for university? And this kind of applies more to me and maybe like a few people watching this, but
for me, right, when I was going out with my then girlfriend, I had four things in my life, which was university, YouTube, girlfriend, and rugby.
Yeah.
And I had to drop. You have to drop one. There's no question. You have to make sacrifices, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of dropped rugby for everything else.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it's the best decision, but I still played occasionally, but I had to drop something because otherwise I was going to fail. So I decided to drop rugby. That gave me an extra 2 evenings a week and a match day as well off to study, to do YouTube and stuff. And I found myself going to lectures during the day and coming home and then doing YouTube for about an hour and a half, and then spending some time with the girlfriend in the evening. And then rehearsal starts for the next day again. When I got to second year, first year, as I said, was party. Obviously started up my YouTube channel, but it got serious in the second year when just before MW3 got released. That's when Syndicate shouted me out on his live stream for the first time. And then things started snowballing, picking up. I got sponsorship by Machinima, partnership, I should say.
Yeah.
And that was before they started partnering everyone under the fucking sun. I mean, I know they're not partnering everyone under the sun now, but they were before. And that was just before that started. I believe just after Christmas they started partnering everyone, and then it became slightly less special. But yeah.
Cool. So, I guess basically your answer is just balance.
You got to balance it out, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing any sports, so
otherwise you'll go mad.
Yeah, well, my biggest concern was next year is basically the internet. When you have like 1,000 people running on the same internet, I was really worried as to how that would affect my upload speeds. But I emailed them and they have I think 90 up and 90 down, which is really weird that they have the same download as upload.
No, we have that as well.
Do you?
Up, down, yeah.
Okay, at least generally in Canada, and I know in the States that's really uncommon. They usually give you a fraction of your upload because most people are just not the kind of people who use upload. It's just kind of like a special circumstance for YouTubers where you're doing a really big amount of uploading. But
nowadays it's slightly different because things like Netflix and stuff and streaming, people want more upload. So people are starting to realize that upload is just as important, if not more important, than download speed.
Yeah, Call of Duty's a big one when you want. Well, not anymore because they totally screwed with the host systems. But back in the day, you wanted to have good upload for hosts and stuff like that.
Yeah. For my multiplayer games now, I play Titanfall. I haven't played any video games in 2 weeks, believe it or not. I haven't. My consoles, my Xbox 360, which I've just turned on.
Yeah, I heard that.
My Xbox 360 has got turned on once, and that was yesterday to do a system update. Couldn't bring myself to record and turned it straight off again. But it'll be getting some use tomorrow, won't you, old girl?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
piping hot. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get some ice packs for it or something.
I'm gonna put an ice pack right on the fan.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be that. So yeah, do you have any surprise questions for me or anything like that?
Actually, the fact that you asked that is perfect timing. So this one,
Here we go.
I was listening to a podcast called Painkiller already.
As if I didn't know what it was. Like, oh, this is this really small podcast.
Yeah, you probably never heard of it.
It's by like Fat Boy, guy named after Pixar character, and the guy who's
Not
pretending
FPS
not to be
Russia.
FPS Russia. Yeah.
Anyway, so the question was, would you rather take the first 95% of a blowjob or the last 5%? So basically,
First 95%.
so basically, would you rather suck a dick for a while or get a load in your mouth?
Right. I thought you meant as if the girl was giving me the blowjob.
Oh no.
No,
would you rather
I would not want a load in my mouth. I'd take the first 95%.
The first 95%?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not want the jizz in my mouth. Because up until that point, as long as the guy doesn't have any pre-cum issues, then, it's like, that's just a muscle, really, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Well,
just a muscle. I can in my head, I can go, right, it's the same as a finger.
Exactly. It's just skin, right? As long as it's washed and clean, it's
just skin. Right?
Okay.
That's all it is. But the last 5%, there's no way around it. That is gentleman relish in your mouth.
Gentleman relish. All right, yeah. So that's the question that was posed, and I came up with just a way to put this a little bit more extreme.
Well, you can see 2% of me wants jizz in my mouth, whereas the other 98% of me wants to suck a dick for a really long amount of time.
No. All right. So I found a way to make this question a little bit more extreme.
Okay.
So, would you rather have the first 80% of anal or the last 2 minutes of it?
So you say I'm bent down, right?
You're bent down.
I'm bent over. The guy is pummeling my anal regions.
Yes.
Is he wearing a condom?
He doesn't have any diseases, but no. And he's gonna cream in your butt.
Again, I'll take the 80%.
Okay, yeah. But here's I think that's the way to go. But the way I'm thinking about this is, if you're starting off the 80%. He's going to be going slow, you know what I mean? He's going to be working it in there.
I want him to be tender.
It's going to be tender, yeah. But the last 20%, or let's say, the little bit before he does his thing, that's going to be, the thrusting is going to be real there. You know what I mean?
Well, if I was in that situation and I was gay, I would probably take the last 20%. That's when I get the orgasm, supposedly. Supposedly there is a G-spot in the anus.
Yeah,
for men.
the prostate.
The prostate.
Yeah.
I've never had a girlfriend willing to put her hand up my ass.
Just gotta whip out the strap on, bro. You guys don't do that? No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god. This has to be the advert for... You have to put this on your channel as the advert tomorrow. For tomorrow. Like, what's coming? Literally. This is the 2-minute excerpt from tomorrow's... Oh my god. Oh! My ass is in pain just thinking about it.
It's just getting clenched up.
It is! My ass is going like a rabbit's nose.
So you take the first 80%?
I'd take the first 80%.
Okay, so if
I was in the state that I am now and I wasn't gay... I'm not gay, so you guys know I've never done that. But if I was gay, I'd take the last 20%, I think.
Okay, so let's say straight you. Would you rather have the first...
I'm not taking the cream.
Okay, so anyway, what if it's just the cream? So like 99%, just anal pounding, or just the cream?
I'd still take the pounding.
Okay.
I don't want gentleman relish in my asshole.
Okay, fair enough.
I can at least pretend it's a girl with a strap on then.
That's true.
Like, that's the one thing I can do. I can just sitting there, just sitting back going, it's fucking Emma Stone. It's Emma Stone. Please, Emma Stone, please.
Just close your eyes and just pretend. Just imagine that.
Put a bag over his head.
Oh my god.
I'd make sure that we weren't facing. Like, there'd be
no.
I'm not facing the fucker who's pounding my asshole.
No, I don't even want to know who it is.
He turned around and it was me.
Oh.
You'd be like, it's about that time, eh, chap? Righto.
He'd be like, I'm sorry, it was a would you rather.
Which one do you want now, Patrick? Yeah.
Wow, so we just took that to a new extreme.
We took that to a whole new level.
Oh.
Moving on. I've got a good one from Painkiller already.
Okay. Do you watch that? Wait. Before, do you watch that often?
No, only when I have nothing else to watch and I remember. This was one with Xbox Ahoy in it where they said, would you rather wake up in the morning covered in vomit or semen? You don't know if it's someone else's vomit or semen.
Oh. How much semen? How much vomit?
Covered.
So head to toe. Is it on my face? On my face?
Yeah, on your face. Everywhere.
Oh, vomit.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's probably gonna be my vomit. But the thing is, if I'm covered in head to toe in jizz, I don't think I produced all that. There's no way I produced all that. Let's be realistic.
Let's say you went for 2 months without sex.
Oh, no, I can't cover myself head to toe. Are you crazy?
Oh dear. So you go vomit.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, that's...
If it was my own, I'd prefer to be covered in my own jizz.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But
because vomit is like, it smells.
And it's going to be on your bed sheets.
On your bed sheets,
Yeah.
My mum, like, I say my mum has to deal with it. She doesn't, I don't live with her anymore.
If it's like a jizz stain, I mean, or like a normal amount of puke, I definitely go to the jizz stain because that's probably me.
Yeah,
that's probably me. I hope that's me.
Like you wake up and it's just from your belly upwards, and you're like, that's probably me. But if you wake up and it's on your face,
well, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a sharpshooter or something.
Sharpshooter, boom, headshot.
Oh my god, I've done that one. Not to myself. Okay,
what?
whoa.
You done that to... Okay, so your girl was down there giving you some.
No, sex.
What?
All the way from down there and to the face.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you 360 blow scope?
Not 360.
Oh man, you're gonna add the twist.
Quick scope, bro.
quick draw. No. Oh dear, you must fucking hell. She must have been. You're a talented man.
Oh, she wasn't very happy.
I've only an eyelid welded shut with sperm.
Oh no, in the hair. I think it was something. I don't know.
Reaches the neck from down there. Not too bad. Not too bad.
No. Oh my god, that's a hardcore question though.
That is a hardcore question.
What would I do if I woke up just covered in jizz? Well, I'd probably go make sure I don't have AIDS or something.
Fucking shower immediately.
Well, okay, yeah.
You shower immediately, collect some of the semen and be like, please tell me it's mine at the fucking store.
What would I have had to do? Like that's a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Like that's like at least 50.
That's like 10 plus.
Yeah.
You haven't had sex in like a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's hardcore.
Yeah. That is some horny fuckers.
Oh my god.
You woke up. That is like my worst nightmare. Wake up with about 10 men's jizz on my face and my body. Like, what the fuck happened? What paint thinner was I sniffing last night? Holy Jesus.
Little crack. Do you know, is Rob Ford a thing in England? Do you guys know about him?
No.
Do you know who he is at all? Have you ever heard of Rob Ford?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so
like Henry Ford's son.
No.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do. No, so Rob Ford is a what is he? He's like a mayor? Yeah. He's the mayor of Toronto, which is like our biggest city in Canada. And he got caught smoking crack.
Right.
So he's like,
as you do.
So he's like a phenomenon. Like he's been on all these TV shows in America and stuff.
What a legend.
And he's still the mayor.
How?
I don't know because I think he has to resign. It's his choice or something. I'm pretty sure he's still the mayor. He's been the mayor for a while, anyways. It's messed up, but yeah,
That is messed up.
he does coke. He does crack,
I
and
want to party with this guy.
you want to party. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's T-shirts. You can get like Ford Nation T-shirts. Vote Ford. I smoked crack with Rob Ford shirts. It's epic, man. It's so cool.
He sounds like the Boris Johnson of Canada.
The Boris Johnson.
You don't know who Boris Johnson is? He's the mayor of London.
Oh, okay. No, I don't.
He's like, if you could ever imagine a toff, like a posh person.
A toff. Is that another like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A toff is somebody who's very posh.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
He kind of, you know, let's go and hit a fox with a baseball bat. Yes, it's American ways, isn't it, these days? That's fantastic. While I go and ride my bike all the way with hand in hand with asylum seekers down the road. Here we go, old chaps. This is me, Boris Johnson. That is essentially.
Wow, this guy sounds hardcore.
He is hardcore. You just see a picture of him and you know he's a nut.
I'm gonna Google this right now.
Here we go.
Boris Johnson. the second. Oh my god. Yeah.
We'll get a picture up.
That haircut, man.
Yeah.
That haircut.
But everybody loves Boris, right? Everybody loves him.
The first thing that came up is you search Boris Johnson is quotes and then IQ. So that tells something.
Yeah. Oh, he does. He has some amazing quotes. I'll read some quotes out in his voice if you like.
All right.
Let's just find this here. Keep everyone busy while I look for this.
Well, this is a great time to let you guys know. Wait, what should I advertise right now? Shoot. Go follow me on Twitter. There you go. All right, go ahead, Dave.
Okay, right, here we go. Boris Johnson. My policy on cake is pro having it and pro eating it. It is easy to make promises. It is hard to keep them. Let's see what else we got here. My speaking style was less criticized by no less authority than Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was a low moment, my friends. I can't even read the rest of it. Like the stuff he comes out, I can't even read it. My chances of being prime minister are about as good as chances of finding Elvis on Mars, or me being reincarnated as an olive.
Man, I think this guy should be the prime minister.
He would be amazing.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Dude, we don't have the only cool person we have is Rob Ford, and he's whacked. He said he could fight Mike Tyson.
What?
So, I mean, I'll show you a picture of him, just to give you an example of what this guy looks like, because he is. I need a good picture of him. Oh, here's a perfect one. Here's perfect. Okay.
Hurry up, viewers getting
posts. Wait. There you go. And can I put it on the screen?
Holy Jesus!
Yeah, dude.
Isn't that an American state?
No, man.
That's a person?
Yeah. Actually,
once again, this will be coming up on screen right now.
I'm not gonna bother because you guys, I'm sure you all know what he looks like. And just search Rob Ford, you'll see some great pictures. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
He's an icon now. I support him.
Sounds like it.
He's just doing him. And hey, if he here's the thing, as long as he's doing a good job, if he's doing, if he's making it better, I really couldn't care less if he's smoking crack. I really couldn't.
Fair enough. I completely agree.
But the thing is, if you're smoking crack, you're probably not doing the best job you could be doing. But hey, I mean, maybe he does it once a month, just gotta de-stress a little bit, and that's what he likes to do.
Just get some crack and smack some hoes.
Yeah, some people like to drink, some people like to roll fags, if you will, and some people like to do crack.
Yeah, I got no problem with crack, really, to be honest. Well, just don't kill people over it, It's not that great of a drug, probably. I don't know. I've never tried it myself.
Sure, Dave.
I really haven't.
Mr. Raver over
Mr.
here.
Rave.
Yeah.
The worst thing is, right, despite me being called Mr. Dave the Rave, I don't go nuts and go drinking every night. I don't do drugs. It's like, oh, Dave, let's go have a party with Dave the Rave. Yeah, woo, let's go and get some orange juice and sit in the corner.
Oh, sure. I saw your birthday tweet.
Oh, the one of me in a dress.
What? No. I just saw it. Or you had like a whole bunch of liquor. You had like
yeah.
you had like
You didn't
six
see the
tall
one where
boys
I
in like a
actually
court.
I cross-dressed for my 22nd birthday.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Were you?
I'm not sending
I
a
did see
picture.
that. I did see that. Yeah, I saw that. Oh my god.
I had makeup and everything. But that's your birthday. You're allowed to go crazy on your birthday.
Yeah, no, I guess so. You do you. You do you.
It's just like if you saw me photos on Sunday, like Sunday when I'm hoovering the house in my in my mum's heels. I don't do that, guys. So you know, that's not me.
New series.
Or is it? I'm Batman. I don't wear heels. Oh dear. Right, we need to move on.
All right. Oh, dude. All right. I only have one topic left,
Right.
and it's a zombies one.
All right, hit me.
All right. So, World at War is notorious for kind of taking multiplayer and campaign maps and turning them into zombies maps. So, Airfield is Nocturne Toten. Asylum is Verrucht.
Well, they did it in COD 4 as well.
COD
Like-
4?
Like War Pig was Bog.
Okay, yeah. But I mean, there's zombies, right? Zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then I think his Nightfire was Doris. Now, Shinonuma wasn't directly out of a map, but there were a couple swampy maps. Anyways, so as you see, they make COD, they turn their multiplayer and campaign maps into zombies.
Yeah.
So if you could take any Call of Duty map ever, from Infinity Ward, Treyarch, whatever, and turn it into a zombie map, what would it be?
That is a really good question.
You turned it down before?
I think what?
Well, I gave you the option of that or the most physically painful thing, and we went with the other one.
Well, I have to say, you know what? I've said this before. Dome from MW3.
That'd be pretty good.
That zombified.
Yeah, because
Sick.
you'd have your starting area. Like, there's a couple of spots I can imagine as a starting area.
The dome. In the dome.
Or the
that's
dome,
the
yeah.
starting area.
Yeah.
So you get two directions to go. The bunker. Dude, that map is set to be a zombie map.
Okay. I just looked this up before I called you. Wasteland is one I always sort of wanted. It would be so easy, and you'd have to do something, but I feel like Wasteland would be pretty cool.
There's a lot of MW2 maps I'd like to see done.
A lot of, yeah. Castle from World at War.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sick.
That would be very sick. But, Hangar 18 from Black Ops 1 I thought should have always been
Oh, yeah. That's a good map.
a zombie map. Yeah, that was the only really good DLC map. I
That
think.
would make sense, too, because there's, like, aliens and stuff in there.
Yeah.
The aliens are actually zombies or something like that. Could be tied into the storyline.
Yeah, that would be good, you see. But I think MW2 has the most prowess, like High Rise.
You just fall off the map.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
dude,
that 360 no scopes.
That'd be so cool because they could climb up the sides of the map.
Yeah, because you know that big building where you can get to the very top.
Yeah.
High Rise.
That
Just
would
sit
be
up there
sick.
camping as zombies crawl up the side of the building. You see, that
would
is
be
it.
Sick.
There you go.
Skid Row.
Skid Row, yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah.
They don't really have any like city like map from zombies. I always wanted one like that.
No, they do Die Rise, but Die Rise is just not.
Oh yeah. But like a full city, and before anyone says transit, no.
Transit is.
Well, they have town.
Transit doesn't count as a map. Anyway,
Uh,
that's just a horror story.
Terminal's a good map. I don't know how that would make for zombies, but I just love that map.
Yeah.
Oh, there's already an airport custom map though.
Yeah, and also, I feel that redone maps. It's just lazy, really.
Well, I liked when they would bring back old maps, but I don't want them to redo them because then
Terminal looked almost exactly the same.
and I liked that. I didn't like Modern
But it
Warfare. I
played
didn't like Modern
completely
Warfare
differently
3.
because the spawns were different.
Oh, was it?
I felt it played differently.
Oh, okay. I never really played Modern Warfare 3, so.
Favela was another one from MW2. Could be a good
Is that
zombie
the
map.
slums one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Nuketown, that'd be great.
Oh god, imagine if we had a Nuketown zombie map.
Oh, dude. Oh, man.
Oh man, that would be so. The thing is, right, by the time they brought that out, Nuketown had already been overdone because they had Nuketown, they had
Nuketown
they had
2025.
Nuketown 2025, whatever it was, 2015, yeah. And then they brought out Nuketown Zombies. I fucking played this map so many times.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, dude. Modern Warfare 2 has really got all the ones. Like, I'm just looking through. Like, there's nothing from Black Ops 1. There's really nothing from Black Ops 2.
Hangar 18.
Oh, Hangar 18. Right. That's a DLC one.
Yeah.
Raid, maybe. I like the map Standoff, but no. Yeah, no. There's not a lot.
Oh no! I've got it. What is that boat map from COD 4?
Boat map, COD 4. There's a boat map in COD 4.
Wetwork.
Oh.
Got
I
it.
do like that map. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one it has to be. Zombie map, Wetwork.
That's it. Is that your final answer?
That's it. Yeah.
That's your
the one.
final answer. All right, I'm gonna look. I want to look at Last World at War. Macon. No, that'd be bad. Yeah, dude. I think those are some good answers right there. I like that. I like that. Castle, Wetwork would be good. And then a whole bunch from. I think High Rise would be my favorite, and they can't come up from the sides.
Yeah.
That'd actually be difficult too.
It would be. We need difficulty.
Yeah, we do. Because if they're all coming from the sides, training would be a lot more difficult.
There's enough easy maps already in Black Ops 2.
Exactly. What is the hardest map in Black Ops 2? Like Transit, because it's Nuketown 2025 or Nuketown Zombies.
Nuketown is quite hard.
But
it's not.
It's luck. It's luck. A lot of it is whether you.
Yeah,
get
it's just
first.
replaying it over and over again until you get jump
Yeah.
first.
Transit, because it's so.
I don't want to say transit because it's not a map.
No, because it's so mentally draining that.
It is, but it's not a map.
But it's not actually. Yeah. No, it's
there's no way that should be included. I'd say, I know this is gonna sound crazy, right? But probably Origins, because I mean.
Yeah.
The Sliquifier is pretty. Once you got used to the Sliquifier, like you
Buddha Room, Sliquifier, round 50.
Yeah.
Mob of the Dead has Afterlives.
Mob of the Dead is Afterlife is just ridiculous.
And your Shield, Electric
And
Cherry,
your Shield,
Sleight of
Electric
Hand,
Cherry,
Vitrolic Withering.
Yeah.
The combo.
Exactly. That is exactly.
Buried has the bank.
Buried has the bank with the ridiculous hover bullshit.
Oh my god, yeah, the the bank thing, you just sit on there and just slowly tap your upgraded paralyzer.
Yep.
Oh, worst thing ever.
It's just like, awesome. This is round 100.
Yeah, Origins, definitely Origins.
So it's going to be Origins. Because Transit, no matter how many times you say it, doesn't count as a map. And neither do all of the sub-maps that are in it.
No.
Sorry.
Well, if you counted that, then it would probably be Bus Depot.
Yeah. But with two people, that's actually quite easy to do because you have one training and then one just sitting back.
Yeah. I don't even like thinking about those days.
Oh, man, those... it's like, yeah, look, we've got so many maps at once. Well, actually, it's one map split into loads of little different ones, and it's shit.
Yeah.
I got good at multiplayer just because I'd refused to play zombies. I literally only played multiplayer League play the entire time.
Yeah, League play was good, dude. I liked Black Ops 2 multiplayer.
Black Ops 2 multiplayer was so good.
Thank you. Everyone hated it. Oh, the lag and this, but it was so balanced. It was so
perfect.
good.
League play was just like, I used to stream League play. I used to get quite a lot of views as well. I got maybe 100, 200 views. Just streaming League play with some friends. It was just like, oh my god! I got some really good highlights on my channel of it. You guys can go and watch it on my Twitch TV if you really want to. But yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think that was probably my favorite multiplayer.
Yeah, same here.
I wasn't a COD 4 guy. I got in on World at War, so that was more zombies for me.
It's overtaken COD 4 for me. It's my favorite multiplayer.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so tempted to go play some old COD games right now.
I think we're about done, aren't we?
That is an hour, I think, in 2, if my math is right, which it probably isn't.
Maths.
And someone's like, no, it's 101.
No, your maths.
All right, quick story before My what?
Your maths. No,
my
your
maths. Oh, sorry.
There's not one math. There's lots of maths.
There are very many maths in the world.
There are many maths. There's not one math.
All right, so quick story.
When people say, I'm going to do the math. No, you're going to do the maths.
Okay.
Sorry, that's my little thing.
All right.
I'm going to kill you.
One last story before I go. So yesterday, I uploaded a video. I titled it, What Are You Doing With Your Life? And I started out very serious, like kind of a self-help video, like, you know, be the best you that you could be. And I've come up with this great strategy on how you can do that and all this stuff. And basically, I'm like going into it. I'm not telling anybody what this thing is. And at the end, I'm like, and what is this great strategy? It's follow me on Twitter. So basically, it was just like a giant troll. And people are outraged. And normally I don't talk about hate, but just it's ridiculous.
I can see how that would outrage people.
It's ridiculous. I was not expecting it. I thought people would be like, oh, you troll, whatever. But like, here's a comment. You're so freaking stupid. Following you on Twitter won't do shit. I like you, but dude, don't freaking sell yourself, you idiot. Also, you have no fucking stats. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
And then another YouTuber commented on it, like, oh, dude, this helped me so much, sarcastically. And he's like, finally, to the YouTuber, you should be saying, what the fuck are you doing, Patrick? Just because of this video, I'm done with you. I'm unsubscribing from YouTube and Twitch. Go die in a hole.
I love haters.
Oh my god, like, bro.
There used to be a time when stuff like that would get to me so bad.
No.
I'm imagining you're the same.
Yeah, no, I'm so over haters.
Like, someone says, oh, I'm going to unsub, you're like, bye then.
Yeah, it's like,
I'll see you later. See how much I miss you.
Yeah, it's good. I want to get the stupid people off my channel. But like when you get stuff like that, it makes me like upset that people are that stupid.
I know.
Like, what?
Yes. Oh my god! I followed you on Twitter, and this girl still won't go out with me. Why? Why?
Dave follows me on Twitter, and he has a lot of subscribers on YouTube. Just saying. There's probably a direct correlation there.
Yeah, and it made my penis bigger when I followed him.
Exactly.
It did. My penis grew by 6 inches. It's now like
6 inches.
6 inches. Like that, just from following Patrick.
Did you say it's now 6 inches?
Yeah, it's now. Yeah, I did. It's now 6 inches.
Oh, that's such a perfect joke. All right, ending on that. Dave has a 6-inch penis. There you go.
That's pretty average now.
Because
of Patrick.
Yeah, so go follow me on Twitter.
The girth is good as well.
Also, go subscribe to Dave on YouTube, as well as you should follow him on Twitter. It's Mr. Dave.
While you're out there, go to Twitch as well. Well, fuck it.
Go get them all in there.
Yeah.
Mr. DaveTheRave411. There'll be a link down in the description, as long as I'm not stupid and forget.
That's okay, because if you forget, you don't get to be in the round 50. You don't get linked in any of the videos.
Yeah. Okay, so there, I will definitely remember now.
You'll remember now.
Yeah, so go.
Not as if you haven't seen him on my channel 18 times before now.
Yeah, I'm a new. That's how I should introduce it, or you should introduce it. Hey guys, bringing you this new YouTuber.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dave here, and I'm playing with somebody who I've never played before. His name's TheSmithPlays, and he's new to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to be playing some Mob of the Dead, going to round 50 right here. So, guys, make sure you sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. Patrick, introduce yourself. Patrick! Oh my God!
That's how it's going to go. So, yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. If you're still here, you're probably freaking amazing. And your penis probably grew by at least 2 inches this episode alone. So
if you go follow Patrick now on Twitter, it'll grow an extra 6.
Yep. And if you go follow on Dave, it may shrink. I'm kidding.
People will not follow. People are now going to not follow for that exact reason. They're like, I don't want my penis to shrink. Who wants their penis to shrink? If you've got an overlarge penis and you can't fit it inside your girlfriend, come follow me.
Or maybe you want to try anal. So what you do is you go over to Dave, you get a little smaller, so you pop that in, and then you come back over to me and bring it back to normal.
Insider, get on your phone.
And
While you're inside, get on your phone. Go follow Patrick, unfollow me. Watch the penis grow. And there you go.